tag yourself later if you go over to the channel. But yeah. Hey everybody, it's Kevin Hackenberg, and we're live with Amanda Diaz as always. And then super excited, super duper excited that Arnella Cristinzio. Did I say that right?
Yeah, perfect. Cristinzio.
Cristinzio.
Hi.
Hi. Anyway, Arnella is with us, and so a few years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I became a member, and now I'm the board secretary of the International Quorum of Motion Picture Producers, where I've gotten to meet so many different producers from around the world. And I met Sebastian, who is our member from Ecuador, and Arnella used to work with Sebastian, and they connected me, and here we are on the internet, only a few miles apart. While Amanda, as you may well know, lives in LA, I'm in Philadelphia/New York City, mostly in Philly right now. And Arnella is here in the Philly area, and she's a producer and just joined us for those. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, give us your whole story. You lived in and worked with our friend Sebastian in Ecuador, but before that, you come from where?
I am from Argentina, actually. So when I graduated there from college, I decided to move to Ecuador to look for new opportunities in this career, and that's how I met Sebastian. That was a great opportunity for me. He's a great professional and a great person as well. So it was great. I was working with him on his company for 2 years as a producer coordinator and assisting in whatever was needed in the company also. So yeah, that was great. We made so many good projects together, and that was amazing. And well, after few years there, I decided to come to the States in order to improve my English level and improve myself in many different things in life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I got next. Yeah. Why Ecuador?
Well, my sister at the time was living in Ecuador. The truth is, in Ecuador at the time, there was a new law, an audiovisual law, where many content was being made in the country, local from the local area, like the region, like all the countries. By this law, they had to produce in Ecuador. So there were too many opportunities for jobs. So at the time, I always liked this idea of exploring new cultures, going to new places. So I felt that this was a great opportunity, jump into a new country, a new culture, getting to know new people. And yeah, I love that. So I moved there, and it was actually great. I loved every second of my life there. So yeah, it was great.
Amanda, your turn for a question.
So when you because I'm Latina too, except I was born and raised in the United States. All my family is from Puerto Rico, and so they learned English here. But you learned English in your country.
Yes, I had English through high school and middle school.
Okay, yeah.
So my English level was there, but not really that. So that's why I decided to move here, because I knew English was very important. Yes. And I also like the idea of what I was saying, getting to know more people, getting to know another culture, different from what I already knew from Argentina, from Ecuador. Yeah. And yeah, this was a great experience.
Now, the guy that you met that you were working with in Ecuador, what's his name again?
Sebastian.
Sebastian?
Yes.
What were you doing with him?
I was on office. I was doing all the producing coordination for him, for all the projects. The company, we used to do all TV commercials. We used to make that, and corporate videos as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we basically were doing that, jumping from one project to another. Yeah. Sometimes few at the same time.
Nice.
Well, you know what? I have the ADN website up here now, and I'd love to kind of just share a couple of the projects. The first one is the Fuse Tea project. You want to tell us about that before I play it?
Yeah, sure. That was a TV commercial. I don't know if Fuse Tea is in the States, but that's like the iced tea version of Coca-Cola
I do.
in Ecuador.
I've drank Fuse tea
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
big iced tea fan, as well as other beverages.
So yeah, we had the opportunity to do this commercial. It was a 4-day shooting commercial. In different places, we had to travel all around the country to do it. So it was a great experience. I was also on set while filming all this.
Fantastic. All right, let's I'll play it and see what happens here.
Great.
Que tu vida siga una rutina es natural. Pero nunca dejes de sorprenderte con nuevas sensaciones. Toma lo que te gusta y lo que te hace bien. Como Fuse Tea, lo bueno del té y también el rico sabor de la fruta. Una fusión en perfecto equilibrio.
So you guys will have to translate that for me.
What a fun spot. That was fun. That looks fun to shoot.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
We did so many crazy things to be able to have this, and it was so fun. It was a really nice crew that we got together, and yeah, it was 4 days. It was a very intense shooting, but it was very worth it.
Oh, it looked fun. Yeah. That looked
Yeah.
like
So yeah, it was really fun. 4 days. That's good to know. When I watched it the first time as a fellow producer, I was just all the back and forth with like him drinking and snapping the shots, editing, and then the overhead of him like crowd surfing and changing wardrobe and the audience changing wardrobe. Were those shots done on the same day or different days or?
All different days, because we start doing, like, in Ecuador you have an area where it's all mountain, and then you have to travel to the shore, kind of like here, but it's farther. I mean, from Quito, where the production company was set, it's like 9 hours to go to the shore.
Oh my
So
gosh.
one day we had the amusement park where we did like the roller coaster part, and we did all the extras that day, and that part where he's like jumping on the crowd and all that. And that was the longest day. And then we travel overnight to the shore to keep like with the couple, like to do all the shore parts. And then we have to do with the guy, like the parts where he's on the paddle board and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's really cool.
It has many different parts.
And it was like, what was that? How long was this commercial? Like a 30 spot? Like
it had different versions. The longest is, I think this one is 50 seconds. But I think for TV also was 30 seconds and 15. It had different versions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I love. Now, did you guys do a lot of like playback to kind of like get the framing of all of these different things? Like,
well, this was a different experience, because actually this commercial was made before with the different crew in a different country. But because of this law in Ecuador, we actually had to copy the original commercial exactly frame by frame, but made in Ecuador with Ecuadorian crew. Oh, wow. So that's how we actually had to go frame by frame to be exact, that it has to be like the same, the version, and it was like maybe a US version or something, but that's how we had to do it.
So these are, did you film all these images here?
Yes, we filmed everything 100%.
Wow, awesome. It's really fun. I mean, it's just really, you can see like some slight differentiations to the frame, but the frame is very close.
Yeah.
Did you guys you had playback to kind of get the camera in the right place each time?
Yes, we have to do that.
Yeah, wonderful. And then the other part, where's the crowd surfing? This is fun too. Like, like.
Yes. I remember that all the extras were getting very tired, like by holding him and everything. We're like, you can do it. Come on, this is good.
Oh man, it's great. It's really a great little spot. It's really fun. The editing is like really, really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Wait, is it the same?
post-production was also very fun.
And it's the same girl. It's the same girl each time. That's that's good.
Yes.
That's
It's
that's fun.
But he's not having that much fun. Yeah.
Long term, he's having way better time. But
for sure.
Cool, very fun. So that's really awesome. Just trying to navigate here. Well, let me queue up another one.
sure.
So how long were you in Ecuador working with Sebastian?
2 years.
2 years. Awesome.
Yes. Always working with him for the 2 years.
Trying to figure out. All right, this is called Dead Air, guys. You have to say something because I'm trying to figure out how to get to the next.
No problem.
It's cool too. I didn't watch any of the footage. I want to watch it live. I want to see it in person. I didn't see any of it, so that's cool.
Oh, you couldn't see it on the broadcast, Amanda?
No, I did.
No, not right now.
Yeah, when I got the email, I didn't open it.
Oh,
No, I don't want to see it. I want to see it when we play it live.
Oh, gotcha. For your live, Amanda's got the most Amanda's got the most amazing natural reactions. She's working for my company for a while now. On and off, and now more. And I keep showing her stuff. She's like, I've never seen that before. I'm like, welcome to the company.
That's great. Yeah, I was watching the one last.
A natural reaction. So.
Yeah. Did you see our other one?
I was watching. I saw the one that you made last night, where you were watching the Christmas from last year.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
That was fun.
Oh my God, hold on! I'm about to hide the camera so you want to see reactions.
No, I love them. All right, so here's another one. Let me share this screen. Remove. That's the same one. I'm figuring out this studio thing. We're figuring it out on air together with our guests.
Oh, wait, I have a question for you, Arnella.
Yes.
What's your goal? What do you like doing the most? What do you see yourself doing and working as? What do you? Because I have a lot of different things that I'm good at, but it's always that one thing that you really love. So what is that for you?
I really love producing.
Okay.
All the production, what I was actually doing, coordinating production, and also I really love to be on set. So I really enjoy that part of assisting during set as well. Yeah. So that will be my main goal.
The whole vibe on set, right?
You get a different you can produce the project, but when you go on set and you actually see what's being made after all the the paperwork or everything that you have done, and now it's finally being shooting, then when you finally see the
pieces
the final piece, and also it's make it better when you are actually there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Did you how about post-production? Were you involved in post-production or mostly just the coordination of production?
No, I was also involved in the coordination of the post-production as well, between the colorist, audio, with the editor and all that.
Fantastic. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've got ideas for you. All right, here we go. Let's play. I'll add this to the stream. Where's it at? We're gonna show. This is another spot. Banco. You gotta say it.
This is one of the most important banks in Ecuador, and this was actually a TV commercial, but was made kind of a documentary corporate kind of thing, because what they wanted to show is to the audience. It was they were with the people, they were with the citizens, because this bank was turning 110 years that year. Wow. So that's what they wanted to show. So this is a 1 minute commercial. The original version was 1 minute. And this is another one where we travel to all the country, because they wanted to show to the shore, they wanted to show the mountain, they wanted to show every part of the country. And and actually everybody that is in this, nobody's an actor. Everybody is just people that was actually in the place where we went to shoot, and we asked them, and we got their permission to use their image. And it was very natural to film. but I mean, it had a big pre-production as well, but it was a different kind of vibe. We didn't have to do casting or that kind of things.
All right, cool. Let's watch it.
Sure.
Sí, sabemos que está complicado. Tal vez no es el mejor panorama, pero ¿por qué continuamos inventando nuevas formas para mirar hacia adelante? Lo hacemos para llevar lo mejor de cada uno a nuestros trabajos, a nuestras familias. Con esfuerzo.
Tenemos que ser valientes para encontrar la forma de adaptarnos, de abrir posibilidades y de juntarnos con quienes crean. Sí, este no es el mejor momento, pero este país no se va a detener y nosotros tampoco.
Porque la confianza es la mejor razón para seguir. Y ahora, como en el pasado, no dejará de acompañarnos. Porque la confianza todo lo puede. Banco Pichincha.
110 years.
Wow.
116 años, sí.
110, yes.
Ciento. Oh! My, so very. I love the Spanish language. What's fascinating is that I took my family to Peru several years ago. My daughter and my son my daughter was about to start kindergarten in a bilingual school. And on the way to the airport to come home, to start the kids in school, our cab driver spoke no English. And so I had to use, 2 years of high school Spanish and a year of college Spanish to kind of like communicate, via El Puerto,
Make it work.
What's that?
You had to make it work.
We made it work. I made it work, and I tried to, because I'm a social person. I tried to speak Spanish with him, and he was, social, trying to speak with me. And my daughter said to me, "Daddy, you're so good at Spanish." And then that year she was starting bilingual school.
Yeah.
And now she just turned 12, and I think it was in about third grade. I knew this day would come. She finally said to me, "Daddy, you are so terrible at Spanish." I was like, mark my word. I was in my brain. I told my wife, I was like, there'll come a day when she will have surpassed me. I didn't realize it was going to be third grade, but
Yeah. So that's when she really did understand and knew how to speak Spanish, she'll know that your Spanish is hard.
Oh, I knew. I was like,
Hey,
I kind of thought it would happen in kindergarten. She'd have figured it out, but at least I can speak at a third grade level. So Arnella, tell us about this spot. What was the production like on this? How many days, etc.?
You were on set also for this?
Yes, I was also on set.
Okay.
I think we had 2 weeks of pre-production to find, because like locations where we wanted to go, like all the things that were needed. We didn't have a casting, but we were looking for maybe some people that would like to be there, but we were told no actors. It couldn't be any professional. So it was all people that we kind of knew, and so half people was that, and we had to all look all that places. And then we had to, this was a 3-day shooting. It was shorter than the other one. And it was very fun. We got to sorry, I get a little bit nervous sometimes with my English college.
Sorry, dilo en
Oh
español.
no! Please, if we go to Spanish, it'll be like you won't be nervous at all, because I'll be like, who is this guy? So fantastic.
So it was very fun. We got like this, like the one that is right now on the screen. That was actually Fisher that was there that day, and we just asked the person, like, "Hey, are you okay with this? Do you feel comfortable with this?" And we were trying to really show the essence of the country with this commercial.
That's cool.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
Is the opening shot? Did you guys do the opening shot? Is that an airplane shot?
Yeah, everything was made by us. And because
a drone or an airplane?
No, it was a drone.
Cool, nice.
Yes. Yes, Iquitos has that nice thing that you can like get different shoots, and it's a very nice city. And yeah, they were trying to show at the time it was a very hard before COVID, but it was a hard time for the country, for the economy of the country and political. So the bank was trying to give that idea of we are here for you. We are trying to like we want to be here as we have been for 100 years.
Yeah,
So
it's
that was
really,
the vibe that they wanted to share.
Y nosotros
really beautiful.
tampoco.
Mhm.
Porque la confianza es la
I
mejor.
love that shot. I love that shot of the wave, the low shot of the wave. That's just a really beautiful.
Yeah, right there. I know. I like the guys on the boat.
Yeah.
There's so much motion.
Porque la confianza es la
And
mejor.
it's almost they have just this confidence, and the boat sinks, and they're just like,
Yeah, they don't even move. They're
how we
like,
roll.
Yes.
good.
It has a confidence of the people of Ecuador. You know, it's very nice.
Yeah, they really knew what they were doing.
Yeah, very nice. So cool. I'll jump over and we'll get this off the screen. So tell me, if you had to do, well, it's interesting. You were talking about seeing what happens on set, like, you know, having that discovery. You put it all together and then you go out and you film it. Do you prefer, like, you know, seeing it all come together on set, or do you prefer seeing the whole commercial come together in the end, or are they the same for you?
No, I really enjoy to be on set, to actually see what we have like pre-produced and being on set, and they're, oh wow, this is finally is being done. And also when you feel all the crew and all the vibe that is on set, and when you are shooting something, it's like the vibe is different, and you kind of feel that, okay, this is why everybody's here. Like we are really doing this for the same goal, like to have this project the best it can be done.
That's awesome. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite story from your time as a producer there? Like, in terms of like one very difficult shot that was very fulfilling to pull off, or anything like that?
Oh, you found me.
Or a funny story. Yeah.
Well, one time we were doing a commercial, and it was for orange juice, and we had this kid. It was a 7-year-old kid that was actually from Argentina. So we flew him from Argentina for this commercial. We made the casting there, and he was little. He was with his mother, and in the whole commercial, he had to drink so much juice. So, and it was a long day, and by the end of the day, he was like, he liked the juice, but he was like so sick. He was like, I really cannot drink more juice. And he was like, we were like, but we need to do 2 more. Like we cannot finish yet. We really have to like deal this, and it was so hard. Like we had like how to manage with the kid. And that was also a good experience, because when you work with kids, it's a different story than when you work with adults. But we were able to kind of calm him down, like kind of make him relax and go back to the few shoots that we had to do to finish the commercial. But that was the time where we were like, oh, we're not gonna make it. Like the kid is really not having it.
Yeah, because that's like physically like unable to do it. Not even like, oh, I just don't feel like doing it. It's like literally know my body. Like
right, he was like, okay, I mean, yeah, he was feeling sick, like for all the juice.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, we were able to put it together.
Like we need some bread on the set.
Yes.
Bread.
Yes, there's a lot that goes into you know, these commercials or a movie or even a corporate shoot that people don't think about. I've had clients all the time say, oh, it should be easy, a few hours, it should take a few hours. How long can 30 seconds take? You know, but it's going to take an hour.
I know.
No. I mean, yes, we can go and shoot and show up and hit the record button for 30 seconds, but
the final result is never going to be the same.
Nope.
Yeah. Us here talking for 15 minutes is not the same as a 30-second well-produced piece of work. Let's watch one more here. I gotta do some things here. I gotta share this screen. Stand by. What's the last one you sent over for us to watch?
That's a corporate video. That's a little bit long, so I don't know if you want to put it all. I think it's
Yeah,
like a
we'll
4-minute thing.
we'll play it through. Feel free to talk through it.
Okay, yeah, this was a corporate video for a food company in Ecuador. It's one of the biggest companies there, and they were having this new product that was food for farm animals. So they were doing this video to show their potential clients, and yeah, it was a very educational video, and it was very fun also to shoot. I was also doing the pre-production, and I was not in all the shooting times here, but I was in half of them at least. I remember going to the cow farm, to going to the shrimp farm, and the chicken farm. That was all like good to learn about. Here you're seeing like shrimp farms.
Yeah, in Quito, I mean, it's gorgeous work, and I've always admired Sebastian's work. ADN and the whole team. What was the range? For in production, we have all kinds of ranges of just sending out one person for more of a news gathering approach. And then obviously on the commercials and the films, you get that. For the commercials we watched, maybe versus this, what was the kind of range of crew?
It was very different. Like for a commercial, we'll have sometimes, it depends, but sometimes like 50 people working for it.
Yeah.
And for the corporate video, it was maybe 3 or 4 at the time, because it was like producer, director, a camera, and sometimes a second camera or like a direct sound. But it was a very small crew, because also corporate videos are more intimate. So you cannot, people that is not used to being on camera, you cannot like put them with like 50 people looking at them and expecting them to just speak like, oh, nothing is happening. So you need to give them more this intimate like vibe that, yes, we are here for you. We are looking for you.
Yeah.
So it was completely like 2 different ways to produce.
You're very true. It's very the vibe you create for the kid with the orange juice, or the farmer who is on camera for the first time in their life. The vibe you create is very important. They talk about that when it comes to like directing documentaries, to get that access, to get that intimacy with the subject. It's very important to have set the right tone. How many people?
Yeah,
can
exactly.
Be yeah. The same thing is true on film sets with actors. Sometimes you want to have the whole crew there so you can accomplish anything creatively, but then you dismiss the crew to bring in the cast so they can feel that intimacy of a small crew, even though that right outside the set.
Yeah, you have everybody in the back. Yes, absolutely.
There's a million people watching a monitor. Yeah, very cool. It's very obviously great work, and I invited Sebastian to pop in, but he's probably on a shoot out in this beautiful Ecuadorian countryside today.
I know.
Who knows?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was the most amazing thing about working with him and doing all these videos, that I got to explore Ecuador, like in many cities, different places that maybe, I don't think I will have ever go to like a cow farm or like a shrimp farm, just by myself, but it was a great experience to also like learn new things, like get to know all these like people that we will never have known if not.
Right.
Yeah, it is. That's one thing I love about production, is getting out and finding new places to go and to meet new people. It's really phenomenal to how many people you get to meet when you're with the camera and producing content for them. Well, super cool. So I want to give you a shout out to you about you for some producers and directors that are watching. Arnella is here in the Philadelphia, New York area, and I'm sure she's willing to travel anywhere in the States or beyond, of course. And she's bilingual, and she's amazing. Look at the work. If you're just tuning in now, rewind this broadcast and check out some of the work she did for my friend Sebastian at ADN in Ecuador. And please, let's get her out and about and show her American hospitality. We do have it, I believe. It hasn't all gone away with the pandemic, but thank you so much. I mean, I'm really excited. Really excited. You know, as I'm going to throw it out there. If you guys know me as a local producer and director cinematographer, call me, and I'll bring in Arnella to work with us to make sure that we have your Spanish or bilingual set covered, and or just reach out to me and I'll connect you with her directly. I'm really excited to get to know you, and can't wait to be on set with you because we both have a passion for seeing beautiful work come to life. So
yeah,
thank you. I'm very excited to meeting you guys. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, very cool. So thank you. Stick around. I was going to remove you from the broadcast, but we'll follow up at the end. Amanda, thank you very much. We'll check in maybe later today. I'll get some images from Derek, who's on set with those 26 cameras at the Curtis Institute for Orchestra.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to check in. I want to see what it's looking like now.
Yeah, he's swamped over there. They are like
rehearsing now,
and we have to say a little prayer for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the chat, I put a link in the chat to my friend Sebastian's website, ADN Digital, down in Ecuador. If you're ever in the need for production in Ecuador, head over there. Of course, you can always reach out to us at getkinetic.com. There's a hyphen in there, get-kinetic.com. And I can connect you directly with Arnella if you need a bilingual producer on the East Coast, Amanda Diaz if you're on the West Coast. And then as you know, what's that?
Kevin just ignored me. I'm like, West Coast, can you see that?
West Coast. I'm taking care of business here, Amanda. With your gang signs over there, and
my flannel shirt, but it's gray, so I guess I haven't chosen a side.
She's like, it's black and white. She's in the middle. She's a peacemaker. She's just
exactly. I come walking.
What did you say?
I said I come walking in with Jesus. I'm a peacemaker.
She's on Jesus' gang. She's on Jesus' gang.
Gang, yes.
Yo, I'm down with JC. JC, represent.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of laughter and JC, I want to send you guys over to our website for our nonprofit, funny&amen.com. You can head over there, watch the last broadcast we were playing, our Christmas video. We're going to talk about a Christmas video or something, some fun to have for the holidays.
Yeah.
But you can head over there, and if you want to support laughter and life, whether that be here or eternal, you can make a donation, become one of our 700 donors that are going to give us $20 a month to make our goals for Funny&Amen. And that's a great place to, give. It's a 501c3, so end of year giving, you're trying to shave off $1 million off of your tax burden. Head over there. You can sign up for a monthly donation, or just call me and I can take care of that for you. No gift is too large or small. Thanks, Amanda. This has been fun. And thanks, Arnella, for joining us. And please, por favor.
You don't roll your R's at all?
Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor. Por favor. Is it better? Is it better?
It's a little better. Let me hear it again.
Por favor.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, I'm bringing Arnella back. She's got to teach me a little bit.
Yeah, bring her.
Teach him. How am I going to do it? Amanda's over here roll your R's. Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor. I'm out of water. I can't. My R's aren't rolling because my tongue is dry. That's probably it.
That's what it is. Just some water.
Asher, come teach me to say thank you in Spanish.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want to be live, Asher?
Uh-oh.
Do you want to be live? No, she's going to be live.
Like, no? Like, come on now.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We're
All right,
end the
thank
broadcast.
Thank you.
Take care.